What's up everybody, Bryson Michael RC here, and I apologize, I did do this out in the field, but the wind was so bad that I had to delete all the audio and go ahead and do the audio from my own studio at home. So what we've got here is a review of the Phantom 3 Standard alongside the Phantom 4, I guess you would call it a Standard now that they have the Phantom 4 Pro out. And we're just going to kind of run over some visual key points of the quadcopters. We're not going to get in depth with anything like that. We're just going to kind of show you some of the comparisons and some of the differences. We're going to start with the motors here. You can see with the Phantom 3 Standard, it's got the little motors that come on all the Phantom 3s. But on the Phantom 4, they got these bigger, more powerful motors that allow it a little bit more agility, and this thing actually cruises along. It gets really fast. Those are really powerful motors. Another difference is the plastic itself seems a lot smoother here, and it's a lot shinier, a lot whiter. It's just got a different feel to it altogether. It feels a lot stronger, to be 100% honest with you. But when you get over to the Phantom 3 Standard, it's got kind of an eggshell white. It's a little rougher, not as smooth. It's got the gills on the side, I guess you would call it, the vents on the side to help cool down the inside. We're going to move down here to the gimbal. The gimbal system is my favorite part of it. You can see that it's totally different. It's got little parts on both sides of the camera that attach it to the drone, with one little arm in the back that goes straight up into an internal spot inside of the drone. But on the Phantom 3, it connects on one side of the camera, and then connects to the arm in the back, and then goes up into a gimbal system that has these little mounts on the top that keep it from jelloing and stuff like that. So this one's on the outside of the drone instead of on the inside of the drone like the Phantom 4 is. The Phantom 3's gimbal system is a ton different, and I think the design on the Phantom 4 is just a smarter design altogether, even though I still think that this is a sleek looking design. You can see here that it's all internal. Like I was saying earlier, the whole gimbal system is internal. You can kind of push up on it and it kind of bounces around on the inside. So it does have those little jello things. I'm not sure exactly what the inside of it looks like, but it's got a stabilizing thing so you don't get that jello look in your camera, which is really cool. And the whole bottom part of this has kind of a softer feel to the plastic too. You can see here that this gimbal has a card, an SD card in the top of the camera, but the Phantom 4, the SD card and the USB ports and things like that are all on the side right here. So it's just a really sleek design, and I think it goes really well with the whole quadcopter itself, especially the gray to the really shiny white and stuff. So the next thing that we're going to talk about is the propellers on these two drones. They're completely different propellers. Now, I would say that my favorite thing about the Phantom 3 is actually the way that the propellers go on, the little twist thing. I actually enjoy putting my propellers on and twisting them down and then giving them a quick tightening and then kind of going along my way. But part of my pre-flight checklist and a lot of other pre-flight checklists is to make sure that all of your propellers are tightened down. And too many people were going along and not tightening them down all the way, and they would get about 10 feet up in the air or something, and then their propellers would completely just fly off of their drones. And so some people were losing their drones, and I guess DJI must have got tired of handing out warranties or something like that, and so they came up with a completely different and more slick design. These propellers over here, all you got to do is you just push them down, twist them, and then pop them off. It's a lot safer. I've been told that it's a lot safer from other people, but I'm just not sure. I'm not sure how much more safe it could be. I still like the twist system itself, but either way, whatever you like, I guess it's good for me. Now, I do apologize that we didn't get more in depth with the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4. I didn't get into the obstacle avoidance sensors, or the LEDs, or the sensor on the bottom of the Phantom 4. And that's because those features aren't on the Phantom 3 Standard, and this is primarily to show you kind of the different features that the Phantom 4 has, that the Phantom 3 has as well. And so in the future we'll be making more videos on the Phantom 4, and we'll be showing you a more in-depth look at all the different intricate parts of the Phantom 4 and also the different things, the different modes that the Phantom 4 does. This is Bryson Michael RC. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys later. Have a good one.